Should the upcoming Cross Island MRT line pass through the Central Catchment Nature Reserve? Well, nature groups concerned about the environmental impact have submitted their ecological study to the Land Transport Authority to help guide its decision.
The nature group spent about 3 months collating available literature and research from the past 20 years on Singapore's largest nature reserve. The result is a 120-page document describing the extent of biodiversity in the reserve. The groups want to provide a realistic assessment of the impact of any physical works in the forests. They say the study will save the environmental consultants a lot of groundwork.
As soon as they come in, they will be able to have an appreciation immediately of at least what's there. They're off to a flying start with this document. They certainly have to take it further. In terms of the quality of the consultant, I think that the agency has done a fairly good job of putting together the tender document and the requirements that are in there, and we can expect some very high quality EIA consultants to tender for this project.
Right. An expert familiar with environmental impact assessment says the consultants will need to have diverse expertise.
In addition to the normal engineering, the technical aspect, the team should include at least some members who are expertise in this environmental aspect. Particularly, you're talking about botany, the soil science, how they affect the plants, vegetation, the trees, etc., to review the report.
With the study in hand, nature groups hope to convince the consultants and authorities to preserve the Central Catchment Nature Reserve.
The nature reserve is like the green heart in the red dot, and every time there's a project around the edge and through the nature reserves takes a small bite out of the apple. And if you take lots of small bites, you're going to consume the whole apple after a while.
The Land Transport Authority said the nature group study, together with the earlier position paper by the Nature Society Singapore, will be incorporated into the environmental impact assessment tender. These will also serve as useful resources for the EIA consultant in studying how the various alignment options could affect the nature reserve. LTA is expected to call the EIA tender by next month.